Welcome! In this segment you will see what parts are included in the box and any tools you will need to complete the assembly. First, carefully open the box. Remove the contents and place them on a flat surface laying out the parts and hardware, but keep the parts together so you don't lose any. Make sure that you have all the parts listed next before continuing with the assembly. In the box, you should have one sweeper housing assembly, Part 1, 2 bag arm tubes, Part 2, 1 left-hand hitch tube, Part 3, 1 hitch bracket, Part 4, 1 bent hitch bracket, Part 5, 1 right-hand hitch tube, Part 6, 1 right-hand brush assembly, Part 7, 1 left-hand brush assembly, Part 8, 1 hopper bag, Part 9, 2 rear hopper tubes, Part 10, 2 upper hopper tubes, Part 11, 2 lower hopper tubes, Part 12, 1 pivot rod, Part 13, 2 hopper support rods, Part 14, 1 bag frame strap, Part 15, and 1 rope, Part 16. In the hardware packages, you should have 2 5/16 inch by 3 inch large hex bolts, Part A, 2 5/16 inch by 2 1/4 inch large hex bolts, Part B, 4 5/16 inch by 1 3/4 inch large hex bolts, Part C, 4 1/4 inch by 1 inch hex bolts, Part D, 4 1/4 inch by 1 inch curved head bolts, Part E, 8 1/4 inch nylock nuts, Part F, 8 5/16 inch nylock nuts, Part G, 2 3/8 inch pal nuts, Part H, 2 3/4 inch hitch spacers, Part I, 2 1/4 inch by 1 3/4 inch clevis pins, Part J, 2 1/4 inch by 1 1/8 inch clevis pins, Part K, 2 3/8 inch by 1/2 inch clevis pins, Part L, 7 3/32 inch hair cotter pins, Part M, 1 hitch pin, Part N, 2 vinyl caps, Part O, and 1 grip, Part P. You will need the following tools to complete the assembly, which are not provided: a hammer, 2 1/2 inch wrenches, and 2 7/16 inch wrenches. For additional or missing parts, please contact the manufacturer directly.